Hey, what's up, rock stars? This is Blake Cory. You're gonna have to invest money to make money. Crazy, right? This is the fifth reason why real estate agents, they don't make $1 million in their real estate business. Through my 34 years on this earth, I've noticed there's really two kinds of people. People who say it costs too much, and others who say I can't afford not to do it. Which one are you? I would say 80 to 90% of realtors that I've met throughout North America are the first kind. They say it costs too much. They act in fear rather than abundance and possibility. Why is that? Because people come in real estate without a background in business or entrepreneurship. They think they can just jump into this business and make a ton of money because their friend down the street sold 10 houses last year, made $100,000 and is living the great life. But that's just not really the case. Not the case at all, as a matter of fact. Here's a great example. So it's 2016, 2017, and I'm sitting at a conference. I'm in one of the front rows, but I'm excited because there's a new presentation coming up, new marketing system. And I love marketing. I'm a marketing geek. I geek out on that stuff, always learning how to generate more customers into the business. And so I'm sitting in this presentation, and here comes Dwayne Legate up. Dwayne Legate's the founder of Commissions Inc. Amazing CRM system. It's got auto dialing and text messaging, and they run Google pay-per-click, and it's just funneling leads in. And what's great about it is your entire team can actually run off the system. At that time, I had myself and Dana and no one else. So for me, my eyes just lit up, and I'm like, man, I don't know what this thing costs, but it's got all the bells and whistles. I'm like, I have got to get this in my real estate business. While the person next to me, who was newer to the industry at the time, mind you, at that point in time, I was in for 10 years. This person was only about a couple of years in, was like, this is going to cost way too much money. I am not interested, and actually left the room before the presentation was over. Great example, right? Someone who says this costs too much doesn't even listen to the entire opportunity. And the other person, myself, who says, I can't afford not to get this in my real estate business. Now, fast forward 5 years, look at my business. My team has grown to hundreds and hundreds of sales. Last year, we did 554 sales. And that person on the other end, working nights, weekends. I still stay in touch here and there. We ended up becoming friends and acquaintances. We stay more in touch through Facebook, but they're still selling less than 50 houses a year. Just think about that. Both at the same point in our business, at that year, we actually sold, I think, a difference of about 2 or 3 homes. 2 people sitting there seeing an opportunity. One says, I can't afford not to get in my business. The other one says it costs too much. Now look at what's happened. Peter Drucker says the best way to predict the future is to create it. And marketing and advertising does that in real estate. You need to have money. You need to invest in marketing and advertising to make money. Marketing and advertising creates a steady, predictable stream of business coming in. And if you can't buy business, you don't have one. Of course, you need salespeople to be able to go run those leads, right? To sell those houses, but that's a lesson for another day. Sustainable real estate is just not running out on referrals and repeat customers. Sustainable real estate businesses run off predictable systems that are proven to work, like the one Dwayne Legate used. So, to give you an idea, that friend that you saw running down the street selling 10 homes, making $100,000 a year off referrals, especially from their kids' school, that's not a sustainable real estate business, folks. That is just plain real estate. You guys are watching this because you want to become a real estate owner. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to have a business very similar to mine. If that's the case, it takes money to make money, and you've got to invest money in marketing, lead gen, people, systems to get to this point. $1 million agents, they run predictable systems all the time. They're using their money to make more money every single day. If I told you, hey, if you invest $1 in this system and in 90 days it's going to spit you out $5, would you do it? Most people would. Just remember the 5X rule of marketing. Every dollar invested in marketing and advertising needs to give you back at least 5X. And if you know those rules and you know metrics going into marketing systems that are proven to work, then there's no worries. It's all numbers on a spreadsheet. Some of you have been presented opportunities, maybe it's to hire somebody, maybe it's to invest in a marketing system, and you've had somebody talk you out of it saying, hey, don't even bother with that. Maybe it's someone in your own office who's selling 30, 40 homes a year. Well, let me tell you guys, you don't want to be looking for advice from those individuals. You don't want to be looking for advice from your sales manager, your broker. You want to be looking for advice from top producing real estate team leaders who are selling hundreds and hundreds of homes a year because they're using these methods. You find what they're using, you find what they're doing, and you copy it. Every time you add more marketing, it needs to make your money even more commission. If you follow successful people, it will add more commission to your business. Now, I'm not afraid to spend thousands of dollars on marketing because every time I do, I know the return that I'm going to get. And if for some reason it doesn't end up working out, I cut it off and I move on. But I know exactly when to cut it off and move on to the next step. If you guys think you're going to come into the real estate business and be successful and not have to invest anything back into your business, guys, you're dead wrong. So in closing, I want you guys to remember this rule of $1 million agent. It takes money to make money and to achieve ultimate freedom. Thank you guys for watching this video today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Now, go watch the next video.